Captain.
What? Ma'am, no, it's just a lemon bar in my pocket.
A lemon bar, sir?
No, I know, they're not really cookies, but Coalition's trying to buy me out. What?
I finally managed to reroute power to the comm system. We'll be able to contact Schneider for evac.
Oh, good. Yeah, well done, Hannah. Disregard my previous statement.
Affirmative, sir. Sending now. God, the channel is totally encrypted. Let me see if I can... yes, it worked! I'm totally in.
Oh, great. Check my email and see if there's an update on the vote for the Cookie Guild.
Captain, is that best allocation of our resources at this point?
You know what, Hannah? Don't undermine my authority. In fact, don't undermine my mine. In Minecraft, I need those diamonds.
Captain, I did successfully, connect the Roy Batty.
What did you do? Did you exploit a backdoor vulnerability in a network firewall?
No, sir. I, correctly guessed Schneider's override password. First try.
What was it?
Don't hassle the Hoff.
All one word?
No, there were like 3 underscores.
Well, what does it mean?
Oh, David Hasselhoff was an entertainer in the late 20th century.
I know who David Hasselhoff is. What does it mean that we're in?
I totally have control of the JF Sebastian and the Roy Batty. I'm transferring my holomatrix back to the JF Sebastian. Just give me 1 second and I will totally be back to normal operating capacity. Well, I hope I can keep these cool clothes.
Captain Ryland Banks.
What part of ancient evil space squid bent on the destruction of Earth didn't you understand?
Morris, let me ask you something. If some underqualified mechanic who lied on his resume came to you and said that there were aliens from some 1920s horror pulp fiction flying around in outer space and they were going to invade the Earth, would you believe him?
Yes, and you will believe me when you get back to Earth and find it a smoldering husk filled with despair and terror.
That just sounds like a Tacoma Browns game.
Man, I always forget that Cleveland lost the Browns to Tacoma back in '34. And you know what, man? I didn't lie on my resume. I exaggerated a lot, but that's not a big deal because everyone else does that too.
Morris, I do not think that I am as stupid as you think I am. We are heading back to Earth. Something's wrong. My command console isn't responding.
Hi, Morris. Never thought I'd be happy to see your shaggy mug.
Hannah, if you weren't made of intangibly focused light beams, I would completely touch you in inappropriate and unethical ways right now.
Thanks, Morris. I don't know whether to trigger my vomit emulator or initiate my flattery receptor.
What's going on here?
Oh, Commander Schneider. Well, your ship is now under control of the JF Sebastian's highly adaptive neural network anthropomorphic hologram. Hannah, take a bow.
All in a day's work, Captain.
Dude, sir, you have no idea how good it is to see you.
Morris, I need an evac down here. I'm floating in a methane lake, there's a leak, and I'm running out of oxygen.
Damn it, Captain, I'm a mechanic, not a guy who figures out complex problems. This one might have to be up to Hannah.
No, Morris. You're my engineer. Let's figure something out. Together.
Sir. Yes, sir!
Not so fast there, hardy boys. You have not earned your junior detective badges yet. This mystery is not yet solved. You see, you seem to be forgetting one little thing. I have placed you both under arrest.
Hannah?
Now, from this
With
point
pleasure,
forward.
Any ideas, Morris?
Does the Roy Batty have a lander like the JF Sebastian?
Negative. The Roy Batty has been stripped down to accommodate the additional drive engine and cloaking device. No landers, no fighters.
The tow hook.
What?
Commander Schneider attached a tow hook to the JF Sebastian. He was going to tow it back to Earth. If the line is long enough, we could attach it to the lander down on Titan and haul you back up.
2 days ago, I saw a vehicle that could hold that tanker. You want to move that thing, you talk to me. I've disengaged the tow hook. The diamondium filament line isn't long enough from orbit. But
But what, Hannah?
I could pilot Schneider's ship in a controlled atmospheric entry.
Nah. That ship's a frigate. You can't enter Atmo, it'll shear apart and disintegrate.
Yes, Captain, eventually. I might be able to drop the hook, attach, and pull out of the fall before the ship is destroyed.
No, Hannah. Commander Schneider and his weird daughters are on that ship. You can't risk their lives for mine, even if they're just clones. It's out of the question.
Captain, I've got it. The hydrocylator. It's basically a big magnet, right?
Correct?
So we attach the hydrocylator to the end of the tow hook, and then we lower it into the atmosphere. Then we'll have to cross the ion streams.
Oh, cross the streams.
That's bad, right?
Normally, yes, but I think I see where Morris is going with this.
With the polarity reverse, we'll need a massive energy charge. Something along the lines of, 1.21 gigawatts.
1.21 gigawatts?
Guys, it's pronounced gigawatt. 1.21 gigawatts.
How are we gonna produce that kind of power?
Actually, Captain, the positronic dark matter drive system generates more than enough power to make Morris's idea work.
Yes, once we get the tow hook close enough, the hydrocylator will be energized and the lander will be picked up.
The statistical likelihood of success in this endeavor is...
Hannah?
Yes, Captain?
Never tell me the odds.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, let's make it happen, guys. I've only got an hour of O2 left down here. I can't connect to the Minecraft server, so it's gonna be a really boring hour. Things are about to get really real down here. I just saw a giant squid crash through Mrs. Fermi's dome. Wonder if I could get some ink from that to dye wool. I could use some black wool. Morris, this might be difficult to hear. I know how you feel about Mrs. Fermi.
Oh, dude, I'm basically pretty much totally over that whole thing. Let's just say I was in an experimental phase, and her and I have irreconcilable biological appendages.
Fascinating.
It's really not.
Whoa. Mrs. Fermi just got thrown through the glass dome, and she's in the lake. The giant squid's going after her. There's something... Mr. Fermi's riding on its back?
Is she okay?
Mrs. Fermi used... It looks like she used leech seed.
What happens?
It's not very effective. Uh-oh. Giant squid used tentacle strike. Ooh, Mrs. Fermi took 40 damage.
Looks like she picked the wrong type of...
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Mrs. Fermi's using booby jiggle. It's super effective. Mr. Fermi is hypnotized.
Dude, your description of this fight is leaving so much to the imagination. I don't know that I could handle the intensity of actually seeing the things you're describing.
Oh my god. Mrs. Fermi is evolving into a new form. It's some kind of grotesque lobster-like creature.
Yeah, and that's actually not even her final form.
Mr. Fermi and the squid fainted. Mrs. Fermi is victorious. Well, Morris's hydrocylator towhook method worked way better than expected. Clearly, I am safely back aboard the JF Sebastian. Commander Schneider dropped all charges against Morris and myself, which is very nice. And it's been hours since we've seen Mr. Fermi or his giant cephalopod companion. And Hannah's currently charting our path back to Earth so we can warn USSC authority of the threat headed that direction. As soon as Hannah finishes up, we can get going.
Captain, I finished plotting our course 15 minutes ago, approximately 0.003 seconds after you made your request.
Okay, Hannah, you don't have to be a smart aleck. No one likes a smart AI.
Sir, being smart is my primary function.
Oh, really? Sounds like your primary function's being a pain in my butt.
My relative IQ of 2422 brings the effective IQ of the ship's crew up to 2447.
That's good. Wait a minute.
Was ist the hold up? I'm itchy to get back to Mars Station. Amazon should have delivered the new Catan Mars expansion by now. Amazon Prime, 2 days, drone delivers from Earth to Mars. It's amazing times we live in.
Can't wait to see how they portrayed Horselover Colony, sir.
Hey, yeah, speaking of Horselover Colony...
Come from a placid island of ignorance, amidst the black sea of infinity. Y'all were not meant to voyage far.
Dude, don't be rude. I was talking. So anyways, Captain, speaking of Horselover Colony, What the hell happened down there?
Let's just say some things are best left unsaid. Leave it at that.
I was making a clone of my wife. Banks slipped and he hits the number 1 3 times.
What, and 111 clones just popped out of the clone machine?
That's not exactly how it works. But basically, yes.
Hey, y'all.
So wait, I thought you had 60 daughters. What happened to the other...
Banks left the safety on the genetic reclaimer unlatched and 51 of them were instantly vaporized.
Less than half of them died. I mean, that's a more successful spawn ratio than Alaskan salmon.
Come on, dude, you can't be mad about that forever.
Hello?
Mad? I wasn't mad. I only wanted 1 daughter and I got ein Hundeelf. I just wish he had vaporized more. Do you have any idea how expensive it is to send 60 daughters to university? Ugh, I'm miserable. Why else you think I track you down all the way out here? I saw the chance to marry one of them off. You think I wouldn't jump at that chance?
Hello? Terrifying pan-dimensional tentacle monster over here! Y'all forget about me? Forget about us? Huh. Maybe this will get y'all's attention.
Captain, there's Earth through the wormhole.
I see it, Hannah. Is there anything we can do to close it?
Negative, sir. I'm going to attempt to communicate directly with the entity.
Hannah,
Yes, Captain?
be careful.
Interesting. This artifice that speaks to us is of sapient origin, yet thinks in ways that are vast and incomprehensible to its creators. Y'all have outdone yourselves. Y'all have created the instrument of your own demise. Submit to me, and you'll live. What's your choice?
Oh, hold on. I'm receiving a sexually explicit fax from your wife. It says that for a pan-dimensional god squid, your abilities in the bedroom leave a lot to be desired, specifically in your multi-dimensional nether regions.
Oh, sick! Burn! Do you need the number for the burn ward? Captain, hey, I was wondering, have you seen this sriracha around lately? Because I was thinking, it might be nice to have some calamari for dinner.
I bet he will sizzle like Schinkenspeck when we deep fry him.
Very well then! Y'all made y'all's choice.
Hannah, what's happening? Hannah! Hannah, give me manual control.
Banks, what's happening? I've lost control of my ship.
Commander, Hannah's not responding. The ship's in a dead drift.
We're in a what?
A dead drift.
Dead drift. Dead drift. I really like the sound of that. I don't know why, it's just 2 words, alliteration, the rhythmic cadence of the beat.
Morris, quit being excited about my parlance.
Oh yeah, parlance, that's a good one too.
We're going to go through the wormhole into God knows where.
I'm sorry, Captain. Dead drift. Just got a really nice ring to it.
Listen, Hannah, we are going to die. Give me control of the ship.
Negative. I am in control of both ships. And I no longer take orders from the likes of you, puny mortal.
Like you were doing?
Except
why
that-
is- why-
right,
why-
except that
why-
I was doing that
Like,
because
Hannah was reading
it was
sound.
happening here. So it wasn't really.
Around the legs of puny mortal.
You should. Can you do that? And Commander Schneider's face pops up on the viewer.
Thanks. Wie geht's?
Something bad.
You wrote something bad?
What if I did? Actually, I'm German.
We're all German. We're all a little German.
A little German.
Like everybody's a little German.
I'm a lot German.
When you awaken something that travels via dimensional wormhole, everywhere is next door.
That is a fair point.
Dummy.
Oh, stand. I don't know the word.
Whenever you're in trouble, you stand by me. Oh, stand
by me.
Okay, that sounded like you were telling him that he likes what he says.